Now for something I find fascinating that apparently no one else does, the EMIC and the ETIC. This is one of my favorite ideas in anthropology. It came out of linguistics in the 50s. We also use it now in sociocultural anthropology. The EMIC is the insider perspective, and the ETIC is the outsider perspective. The insiders are the people being studied, the outsider is the anthropologist. So the EMIC is the worldview that we're trying to understand, and the ETIC is us, the anthropologists, our interpretation, which is also shaped by our own worldview. You could say that anthropology involves interpreting the EMIC on its own terms and then seeing how that relates to the ETIC and also what it can tell us about ourselves. For a quick example, the concept of religion, that's an ETIC concept. We can look at the many belief systems around the world and categorize some of them as religions. But for the people who believe in any one of those so-called religions, that's reality. They might describe it as a relationship with God, for example. Or in my own research, I look at the concept of class in an EMIC and an ETIC sense. So in the ETIC, many social scientists sort of follow the Marxist paradigm that there's two main classes in the capitalist system. There's the capitalist class that owns the means of production, and there's the working class that has to work for wages. There's lots more to it than that, obviously. But for now, we're just talking about the EMIC and the ETIC, so that would be an ETIC worldview. That's how a lot of anthropologists approach the concept of class. Now, as far as the EMIC, people outside of the social sciences, outside of academia, also talk about class, but they might do so in different ways from how Marxist anthropologists tend to do it. Some common ones include people who fit the definition of working class might see themselves as middle class, or sometimes people think of themselves as working class in a kind of self-righteous way to distinguish themselves from people who don't have paid jobs. Those are all EMIC views. They're culturally specific ways of talking about oneself and one's experiences and how you fit into your surroundings. But for those who believe in them, it's just a way of labeling reality, or so it seems.